And you're welcome back. It's time for the headlines. Now we've got all of the dailies that we could get our hands on. And joining me today for this is Mr. Mike Mesikeno. Welcome, Mike. Thank you. All right, let's start with the Daily Sun this morning. We have very interesting headlines here. As regarding Niger, ECOWAS leaders perfect action meet on Thursday as Mali, Burkina Faso plan to send delegation. MBF advises Tinubu to focus on Nigeria's problems. It'll be useless venture, Air Chief Ocholo wants Nigeria. I'm sure we're going to revisit that again. Yes, indeed. Now, FG to remove taxes on tomatoes, raw food items soon, says JTB chairman. This would be a welcome relief for most Nigerians. And of course, Abiola persuaded my father to join Abacha's government, Jakande's son, Sheyi says. At the bottom of the Sun newspaper, Senate suspends confirmation of El Rufai Danladi Okotete over security reports, chaos drama in chambers over Keyamo, and finally, WAEC withholds WASSCE result of 8 states over debt. 80% obtain 5 credits, including English and mathematics. I don't know if you wanted to touch on any of these headlines, or maybe we
education. Let's say education. 80%.
Yes,
obtain 5 credits, including English and maths. I mean, right from our days, always been 5 credits, yeah?
Yes, indeed.
English and maths have to be there, and then, of course, 3 other subjects. But I don't know why the results will be withheld. I feel like education should be where we, I mean, most countries, developed countries, education, defense. Yeah. That's where you see most budgetary allocation, you know. I feel like a child of a country shouldn't be deprived of education if they cannot pay. Or if government, I don't know exactly what kind of debt they're talking about here, but I hope in this kind of things where we have money saved from subsidy from other things, we should subsidize things like especially education. Look, education is it's the future of any country when it comes to development. So education, let's take it serious.
Let's move on now. What paper do you have?
Okay, so let's take a look at Daily Trust. Eurobound flights diverted amidst fear of fare hike. I don't know if you've ever come. Someone was telling me about the price over the past year, how much it has increased. And I was like, oh, was it this low before? Like, not like it was low, but compared to what it is now, it was really low a few months back. It's
if I'm to I mean, personal experience, I think it's more than twice the price, about maybe
more than. Yeah,
you're over 120%.
In fact, Lagos, London, one-way ticket, what?
5.6 million naira. I'll walk. Just let me walk. Wow. I will just take the bus.
This has to be. Is it? 5 points. So I heard about some people who would rather go to Cotonou.
Yes, so it's cheaper out there as well. So people would actually go to these neighboring countries and fly there. The fares are actually like almost half the price is what we found out.
The riders underneath say Mali, Burkina Faso send delegation to Niger. Air France suspends flights. ECOWAS meets again on Thursday. Germany threatens coupists with sanctions and prosecution. Over beneath the flag of paper issues as Ganduje moves to unify APC. WAEC withholds results of 262,803 candidates. Tinubu Atiku Senate orders hail Super Falcons despite World Cup exit. We're speaking about that. Let's see, digital skills. FG partners Wema Bank to empower 1 million youths. BUA Group donates 25 vehicles to NDLEA. Kaduna villager who lost 3 kids to banditry killed bandits leader. Oh, that's quite... story there when it comes to retribution and all of that. But all of that on the front page of the Daily Trust.
All right, you're going to find The Guardian very exciting this morning, especially if you're out there looking for rent, because this is kind of like rent time. Okay. But check this out. Housing affordability crisis, inflation, high interest rates spike sales rents by 40% in major cities. There's a chart here.
Wow.
In Lagos, the highest average rent by location in H1 2023, that's the first half of the year, for 3-bedroom apartments in Lagos, 4 million naira. In Abuja, 10 million naira. Port Harcourt, 2.5 million naira. Kano, 2 million naira. Enugu, 1.8 million naira. That's it. I'm moving to Enugu now.
but 4 million for a 3-bedroom here. That's I would say a little bit of a highbrow area. You know, it's a little bit. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's average, but the average has to do with survey and
But would it be
laws and-
fair if there was some sort of regulation put in place to
Yes, there
keep
should
rent
be. You
at a
remember when
certain?
remember when there was regulation for
Yeah.
yearly?
Yeah, you still can't pay
when-
unless you know.
when they used to take 2 years ahead
Exactly,
whenever
yeah.
you're coming in, and then maybe you might have to move. I mean, like developed countries, they go to the monthly scheme. I know some people that do monthly here, but I don't know if we're ready for that yet as an economy for monthly rents. But some regulation should be in that sector so as not to have things, where there's no regulation. I mean, it's well, it's the same as, in quote, animals, as it were, when there's no law or regulation.
We've got more headlines inside The Guardian. Niger ultimatum, ECOWAS leaders meet. We covered that one from the first daily on Thursday to ponder next steps. And again, Imo residents comply with ECOWAS sit-at-home order. It's starting all over again. Discordant tunes over accreditation of courses, universities, and Senate drops El Rufai Danladi Okotete Okeskiamu after apology. We've covered that from before. Now, there is, let's see now, I think that would be, yeah, there is this one here, pastor 4 others killed in fresh Plateau attack. Plateau has always been a state where we've had these kinds of stories come out of.
I grew up knowing Jos as
Oh,
quite
did
a
you?
peaceful.
Oh, really?
No, I was about to. I was to school there. I was to go to military school there. And if you remember, this was 1993 when that was the period. You know what happened in 1993 and all of that. So Jos was somewhere that mentally in my mind, it's a home of peace. I don't know if that's the appellation now for Jos.
I can't remember.
Something, but it's sad that it's degenerated so bad.
We hadn't had any of these kinds of stories from, well, past 1 year. To see this happen again is very sad.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Now, we're going to take one more daily, and that should be the Punch newspaper. I think you have that one.
FG withdraws contempt suit against Labour. NLC may suspend strike. I think
Is there a
there's been
strike
meeting.
going on?
Yeah, there's still. I don't know. Is there a
That's the
strike
thing.
going on? I don't think so. Because there was a meeting after the president's speech, if you remember, last week, and they came to some sort of a consensus and all of that. Senate refuses to confirm El Rufai Danladi female nominee. Nigeria Niger mega rail project threatened over 1,000 trucks trapped. WASSCE dismisses impeachment plot, says Shaibu planning APC defection. Just beneath the paper, mobs attacks cop as bus crushes motorist on BRT lane.
No, it's sad.
Quite a sad one there. Jakonde conceived Banana Island, allocated no plots to sell. Son. There are many people that have claimed that they were the ones that put together this Banana Island. You see, that's the problem with history. When there are so many versions, which one do we? I mean,
what was it, Kid Wire's dad?
yeah, there's this one. There's like 3 or 4. I know 4 major stories about who conceived Banana Island.
Well,
Like
I guess that this we'll never know. But in any case, thank you very much for joining us for the papers.